In this video, I will be showing you guys a very easy money method that you guys can do at really any level. And by far the best part about this money method will be that you guys can do this completely solo. But just before we go ahead and dive straight into this money method, we do have a very short word from this video's sponsor. Are you tired of grinding endlessly in GTA Online? Then look no further than Hyper Resupply. Hyper Resupply have a wide range of GTA Online account boosting options that can elevate your GTA Online experience. Things such as billions of dollars, modded cars, and much more. Even if you do not play GTA Online, Hyper Resupply has you covered across other games as well. For example, Forza Horizon, Need for Speed, and much more. Make sure you head over to their new website to see all of the amazing deals, and if you are still unsure, join their official Discord server, link in the description. In here, you will find all of the frequently asked questions, along with various giveaways and more. Hyper Resupply has the best prices on the market, and if you use my discount code EVIZ in all caps, you will be granted an additional 10% off your order at checkout. So this money method will be evolving around a new community job survival, and this survival will be paying out a huge triple money and RP. To go ahead and find the survival, just make sure that you guys are in a GTA Online session. I believe you guys can start this from any session. For this example, I will be doing this in an invite only session. But when you guys are ready, press the pause button and go over to the online tab. In this tab, select jobs, play jobs, community jobs, and then survivals. In the survival tab, you will most likely see 3 survivals, but only one of these survivals will have the triple money and RP. This survival should be called Black Heart's Fortress. You will also notice you guys can start this at any rank, as long as you guys are over rank 1, and of course you guys can do this completely solo. Just before you guys jump straight into this survival, just make sure that you buy some ammo. I would also recommend purchasing some super heavy armor as well, but even if you guys do not purchase all ammo, or even any armor, you will find so much of it inside this survival, so it really isn't a problem. I have now just spawned into this survival job, and straight away you guys will be able to use any of your current guns. So I can just run around with the service carbine, which is one of the best rifles. But the best part about this survival job, in my opinion, is the weapon drops on the floor. You guys will be able to pick up service carbines no matter which level you guys are at. Along with this, there is also some different weapon types as well. For example, I think there is some miniguns which will spawn eventually, some homing launchers, and some other things as well. I would also not really worry about losing health or armor, because honestly this survival has a lot of that. Just make sure that you guys pick it up whenever you guys are low on it, and it will help you guys out a ton. Also, if you guys play this survival, make sure that you do use these bunkers. They can be super useful because the enemies really spawn anywhere. And another thing to keep in mind about the enemy spawns is that for some reason they cannot seem to get up the side over here near this slope, so you will have to really go down here and kill them, which can be quite annoying, especially in the higher rounds. You guys can see here on wave 9, I was just really stuck inside this bunker, but these bunkers are very useful for taking out the helicopters as well. And let me just tell you, there will be a lot of helicopters you need to take out, but luckily enough there will be some homing launchers on the floor, so in between the rounds definitely pick up some ammo for your homing launcher. It will come in super useful and can also be used for taking out some of the enemies on the ground. Now once you guys get up to these higher rounds, just be very careful of the juggernauts. The juggernauts really spawn from the lower rounds as well, but in the higher rounds they will start spawning with miniguns, so just be very careful when taking them out. To take out these juggernauts really fast, I just prefer using the minigun. This pretty much handles them all in a few seconds. I also use this on the normal enemies as well. After I killed the last enemy from wave 9, we can see here that the total kills I got was 58, and this wave altogether took me roughly 5 minutes. Altogether this survival will probably take you half an hour or something. It just really depends if you guys do this solo or play this with other online players, which can help. Now I obviously did this completely solo, so it took me roughly half an hour, and even on this final wave it took me 5 minutes to do, but after some time and eventually getting to the last enemy and taking him out, you will see that I got a massive payout of $141,000, and on top of this a bunch of RP as well. Now if you guys are really good at survivals, I would 100% recommend that you do this. This will also be great if you guys have some passive businesses in the background and then use the survival as like an active money method. 141k for doing a survival is really good, and just remember you guys can really do this from any level, especially with the guns inside this survival. You could literally start off as a rank 20, start the survival and collect some guns on the ground. And even with the amount of RP you guys can get from completing this survival, I would 110% say this is worth it. And because this is just a survival job, you guys can actually just go ahead and repeat this. Now bear in mind it will probably get a bit boring, but this will still be a great method to do if you guys are really wanting money in GTA Online, and I would highly recommend that you do this before the next event week starts. Now of course, if you guys already have a bunch of different businesses and even heists, I would probably say don't do this. In half an hour's time you could definitely complete a KO Breaker heist, but if you guys are waiting for some passive money methods to come in, I would say this is a good way to get some money in that time. But anyways guys, let me know your thoughts on this survival in the comments down below. Are you guys going to be doing this or not? I honestly think this is really good, and honestly survivals are pretty fun anyway. I think I will be pairing this with the salvage yard when I am salvaging the vehicles, which take roughly 40 minutes or something, and in that time I can just play the survival and get even more money on top of that. But anyways guys, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate your support, and if you are new here, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.